What's going on, guys? Arzoverse Gaming here, and today we're going to be talking about Sword Art Online Hollow Realization and what the game needs to make it the best fucking game of 2016.
Link start.
Killing spree.
Now, for starters, what Sword Art Online Hollow Realization is going to need is to bring back the PvP system. Now, I know a lot of you guys are thinking, what do you mean bring back the PvP system? That's kind of a given, right? Considering all the other Sword Art Online games have had an online, but it isn't unheard of for creators to take out a PvP system, cough cough Assassin's Creed. So I think it should be brought up that they do need to bring back the PvP. Now, for the PvP to be good in this game, I think that there should be open player killing, like how there was kind of in the show, where you can PK other players. And I'm kind of probably saying this because I just got done playing The Division, but I think there should be an area, kind of like the Dark Zone, where players can gather together in its no man's land. And you can go around and you can kind of run around with your friends, killing enemies, killing bosses, getting loot. And if other players stumble upon you, they can kind of like sneak up on your group, use their stealth skills like in the show. You can if you're like, you can have a detection skill that outclasses their stealth skill, and you can like see them sneaking up. You guys can engage into a fight, take their loot, and I think it'd just be like an amazing aspect of the game where you could add in a really competitive just sort of mode or environment to the game where you have to watch your back and look out for other players. Now, another thing that I feel like Hollow Realization is going to need is a really good character creator. As you guys may know, if you've played the other games, that in Hollow Fragment, the character creator was really good. They had multiple options of things that you can put on, different clothes, different weapons, a lot of selection that you could put into your character. While in Lost Song, it was literal shit. So for Hollow Realization to be a good game, it has to give us a good character creator. I want to be able to run around and do missions as my own person, my own character on my own quest. I do not want to run around as Kirito. If I wanted to see Kirito, I would go watch the fucking show. So for this game to be great, it needs a really great character creator. Now, I think that Hollow Realization could really benefit from an open world. And as unlikely as it is for them to implement an open world, it's still a pretty cool idea. Now, in open world games, you can run around with your friends, be retarded as fuck, and just run into random bosses and have a good old time without the illusion of a lobby and having to wait for people to come and connect to you, and then selecting the mission, and then running around trying to find the boss. And then once the boss is dead, you disconnect from the world and have to reconnect, like how it was in Hollow Fragment. In Hollow Realization, I want to be able to just run around, see my friend in the world, party up with them, and just go find random bosses and kill them. Now, something that really needs to be looked at with this game, and to make this game really good, is the bosses. Now, in Hollow Fragment, which I'm going to reference a lot in this video because it's the same developers that created Hollow Fragment, the bosses in the game are going to need to be really difficult, really fast, and really interactive. Now, if you can see here, the battle system for this game has gotten a lot faster than it was in Hollow Fragment. And so, with a faster battle system, we're going to need faster bosses to make up for that speed. Like, I don't want to be able to just outclass and smoke any boss in the game. I want a challenge. That's kind of the point of video games, right? So in these videos, you're kind of seeing that these bosses are moving really slow and they're kind of just blowing their way through them. Same with the NPCs and just everything that has been shown in these demos that they're fighting. Like, they're moving really slow, and with the new knockdown system, they're just destroying them. And that kind of gets rid of the challenge. So I hope for demonstration purposes this is only in these demonstrations. In the game, I want there to be really fast bosses and enemies that I have to put my mind to figure out how to beat them. Another thing about the bosses in Hollow Fragment was that they all kind of looked the same and resembled each other. So in Hollow Realization, I want unique bosses. I want each boss to look different with different movesets, so I have to think about different strategies on how to beat them. A side note about the bosses is that I think they should be huge, and I mean like huge. Like, you will really feel like a badass if you're like this miniature little figure guy thing taking on these ginormous ass looking bosses. Like, kind of like the feeling of Attack on Titan when you see these small people taking on these ginormous ass creatures. Something like that. Like, that'll really make me feel epic just fighting these ginormous bosses. Now, I'm not going to touch upon the skills in this video too much because I don't really know too much about the skill system of the game, but what I do know is that they need to bring back the Grandmaster Quest from Hollow Fragment. Now, for you guys that don't know, the Grandmaster Quest is basically this really long quest where you get the strongest skill in the game by killing like a series of bosses that were really tough. Now, you're probably wondering, why do you need the strongest skill in the game? Well, for players who play solo, cough cough like me, because I have no fucking friends, it was really important. It made me feel like I was Kirito essentially, where I was this unstoppable player, and it made me feel like leveling up and upgrading my skills and stats. I was really feeling like all those implementations were making a difference to my character and its development. So with this skill, I don't have to worry about running around with a team or a party. If I'm ever in a pinch, it'll really help me out. Now, it could be really annoying online, sure, if a bunch of us are spamming it to kill a boss. So I feel like they could scale it somehow to where it doesn't do as much if you're in a party or something, but I really think that they should bring this skill back. Now, one last thing I think the game will need for it to be a good game is VR support. Now, for you guys that don't know about that little VR video that was uploaded a couple of days ago about how they were making Sword Art Online real and it's underway and it's coming soon, yeah, that was fake. So if we're not really getting a Sword Art Online game that's real where I'm diving inside of a fucking video game anytime soon, then I feel like there should be a first-person mode within Realization where I can put on an Oculus Rift and just make the illusion real. Like, I want to feel like I'm inside this game. So if they make VR support for this game, then that's the best we're getting for a really long time, which is why I think it should be implemented. Now, I can already see in the comments section people going,
"Oh my god, dude, what is wrong with you? Just be grateful for what you're getting. Like, come on, dude. You're not the one making the game. You're not putting work into it, so shut up and take what you get."
And to those people, I say,
kiss my black ass.
I'm paying $60 for a game, so no, I'm not gonna just sit quietly and take whatever they give me. No, that's the reason developers give us half-assed games and don't put any effort into the things that they make. So if you liked the video, please like, comment, and subscribe for more content coming soon, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
And if you don't know now, you know.
I'm taking back